Hello, everybody. Welcome to CBN Weekly News. I am your host, Joe Bates.
I'm the co-host, Chris Glover.
Now, just because he said he's the co-host and I said I'm the host doesn't make him less than me. I know you may assume that at home.
Yeah, well, Joe, I think you're supposed to tie your tie all the way.
It's an image.
Thanks for coming in. Getting dressed, at least. Polling shows that Trump supporters are split on the president's handling of ICE in Minnesota, with half of them saying, this is exactly what I voted for. The other half saying, I just never thought it could happen to a white guy.
Also in Trump news, Trump is blocking a bridge being built between Detroit and Canada. One of the few times Trump's been pro-Canada.
In a recent podcast interview, President Obama confirmed that aliens are real. And over here, no one saw the awful shit that Congress approved last weekend.
In response to Obama, Trump is ordering the release of all information tied to UFOs, unidentified flying objects. There is a concern about the administration, though, due to their failure to find AIPs, actually identified pedophiles.
Several journalists, including former CNN news anchor Don Lemon, were arrested after covering a protest inside of a church. You know what they say, when God gives you lemons, arrest them.
Olympic athletes promised a new, fresh stock of condoms after they ran out in the Olympic Village. But the curling team could have sworn no one was having sex.
A Harvard scientist set out to determine the cause of the sneaker floor squeak. After analyzing several hours of slow-motion footage, the scientist is confident we'll be able to enjoy quieter NBA games in the near future. Representatives for the WNBA said that quieter shoes will be provided after women start filling the stadiums.
Also in basketball news, the Atlanta Hawks are planning a Magic City tribute night in honor of their world-famous strip club. Feature lemon pepper chicken wings, T.I., and the refs enforcing a no-touching rule during the game.
Health and Human Services Director Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is considering discontinuing safety status for several ingredients used in processed foods. Kennedy is a longtime proponent of Americans scavenging for their own food, or a term which he has coined road to table. In a follow-up question, Kennedy was asked how he maintained such a youthful glow, in which he replies, formaldehyde.
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile race is back at the Indy 500. Last year's winner, of course, won by a pig snout or pig hoof or pig anus. Honestly, it's really tough to tell what part of the hot dog is what.
Finally, a wiener race where size does matter. After Polymarket saw several suspiciously well-timed bets around the war in Iran, watchdog groups warned that the popular prediction market website could be used by officials to profit off of inside information. Members of Congress were unavailable for comment this weekend as they were at the annual Halliburton retreat.
A Spanish soccer team is desperately seeking Madonna in her 36-year-old shirt that supported the team. They're also hoping she could find the whereabouts of their mascot, Crazy Coney, the cone-shaped bra.
Recent polling shows 58% of Americans think that Democrats are too liberal. A spokesperson from Chuck Schumer's office let us know that Democrats will be trying out a new strategy to appease American voters. The strategy? Say one thing and do nothing at all.
A large seabird, the Galapagos albatross, went on a detour about 3,300 miles, puzzling scientists until they looked into it and found out it was still using MapQuest.
The company SpaceX recently announced it'll be shifting its focus towards establishing a moon city in the next few years. The city, being built entirely from scratch, will create its own form of governance, as well as a new religion, in which the Moonanites will be required to worship their AI Lord and Savior, Grok.
Monkeys on the loose in St. Louis, folks, and AI's making it difficult for them. We always thought it'd be a Terminator situation or a Planet of the Apes situation, and we never considered it could be both.
A Virginian liquor store was surprised to find security footage of a raccoon rampaging through the store and passing out on the bathroom floor. The animal broke into the building over the weekend and drank several bottles of alcohol from the bottom shelves, or as the cast of Jersey Shore calls it, the tasting menu.
Punch, the orphan Macau monkey, has outgrown his plushie reintegrating with the Macau community, although tensions are rising because the Macau community thought it'd be a package deal. Punch by himself? kinda lame. It's like my friend the Tarkingtons. Sure, they're fun, love doing trivia night with them, but when they got divorced, no thank you.
Rhode Island is considering ditching their popular Mr. Potato Head license plate after Hasbro announces it'll be moving to Boston. Meanwhile, Idaho has no plans of changing their spud-loving license plate, which features the state mascot, Ruby the ridge-loving potato.
Austrian tennis star Sebastian Hoffner celebrates too soon, not knowing he needs one more point to win at the Australian Open. He ended up losing that match. The last time an Austrian celebrated this soon, it started World War I.
And that's all for tonight, folks. This has been CBN Weekly News. I've been your host, Chris
Co-host.
Glover. God
You're
damn
a
it.
co-host.
Joe, can you fix your...
I'm the host.
At least I got dressed.
It seems paused and like you had a plan to do that.